Alright, we're going to do, this is section 4.7, we're solving radicals. And so for this first problem, what we want to do is we want to get the radical by itself, if we can. And then we are going to get rid of the radical by squaring both sides. And once we do this, we have x plus 7 on one side, and we need to do x minus 5 times x minus 5 on the other side. So I'll do it over here. X squared minus 5x minus 5x plus 25. And so we got x squared minus 10x plus 25. And so now we have these two things together. Now, of course, when we have a quadratic to solve, we need to set one side equal to 0. 25 minus 7 turns out to be 16. I mean 18. So when I factor this, we need two numbers that multiply up to be 18 and add up to be negative 11, which means we got x minus 9 and x minus 2, because negative 9 times negative 2 is 18. Negative 9 plus negative 2 equals negative 11, which gives me the answers of 9 and 2. Now when I check these, so I'm going to put 9 back in here for both of these x's, and we get 9 minus 5 squared equals the square root of 9 plus, alright, erase this. We're checking it back into here. So in the original problem, it's 9 equals the square root of 9 plus 7 plus 5. Well, that gives me 9 equals 4 plus 5, so there's a check on 9. Now I'm going to plug in the number 2. 2 equals the square root of 2 plus 7 plus 5, which gives me 2 equals 3 plus 5, and we know that's not right. So when we check out the answer, x equals 9 worked, x equals 2 did not work. That is called an extraneous solution. Alright, here we have problem number 2, which is 4 equals the cubed root of x plus 2 plus 8. Once again, we want to get the root onto one side, so we got negative 4 equals the cubed root of x plus 2. Now, because of the cubed root, it's okay that this side is negative. So I'm going to cube both sides. Negative 4 cubed turns out to be negative 4, 64. And x cubed cancels out with the cubed root, so we wind up with x plus 2. At this point, we can subtract 2, and we get negative 66 equals x. If we do check this, by plugging negative 66 in there, the cubed root of negative 66 plus 2 plus 8 should turn out to equal 4, and it does. Finally, we have this one, which we want to solve by graphing. In y1, I'm going to put the square root of x plus 10. In y2, I'm going to put 5 minus the square root of 3 minus x. And what we're going to do is we're going to look for the intersection. Alright, so once you have those in, you hit second trace, and then 5, and then when you hit enter 3 times, you wind up with the answer of x equals -1, and it gives you a y value that you don't care about. Now the question is there another one? It looks like there could be another one at like x equals -8 or somewhere around there, so we're going to try to calculate, and we're going to move our guess to the left side of the graph. So when you do first curve, second curve, and we move our graph to the left side, we find out that there's another answer at, and it actually turned out to be -6. And those are our two answers, and because we graphed them, we don't have to check them, and that is 4-7.